Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we dive into a pressing issue shaping our society, the decline of reading among the current generation in this fast-paced digital era. With smartphones, social media, and streaming platforms dominating our daily lives, the timeless habit of picking up a book is slowly fading away. But what does it mean for education, culture, and the way we think? Is technology enriching us, or is it all robbing us from the depth and imagination that reading once nurtured? Stay with us as we explore challenges, consequences, and the possible solutions to revive the love of reading in a world ruled by screens. Once again, welcome. To help us understand today's topic, we are joined tonight by Mr. Donase Aweso. He is a certified interpreter and a translator. Mr. Donase, you're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Glay. I greet our dear viewers, those who are cable, turn to TVT, National Television, this evening to follow us. As it's my first time of this year being
Yes, of
here,
course.
it's not too late. Send my best wishes to everyone who used to follow us, those who follow us last year and got still giving us life, and we're still here. And I'm snatching this occasion a great every chiefs in Togo, especially traditional chief of Casablanca in Lome here. Mama Monvi, I greet you without forgetting all chiefs of the municipality of Gulf 5.
Yes. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
Yes. So let's get right into today's topic.
Yep.
The current generation and the lack of reading. For the first question was, what is the situation today in what concerning the lack of reading?
The situation is very severe, very severe. Reading is, traveling. If you read, you can travel to another, space. Living your own space. We said it in our local tongue, meaning that those persons who don't read are not traveling. So currently, students especially, because we're talking about students and we're talking about also everyone, but basically students are no more reading.
Yes.
And we all inside the situation is very critical.
Yes.
What I can say first.
Yes. And is the current generation truly reading less, or is it simply consuming information differently in the digital age?
The digital age here is shaping us, all of us, you and I, those present, everyone. We no more reading because we have now the facility, access to new technology. You can put a whole book into an app. The app will be reading for you. Even newspapers we can notice that newspapers are no more selling. When you print out newspapers, some people they come only to see some advertisements, death announcements, or job announcements.
Straight to that point.
Yeah, even the first page, that is the image we say in French, la une, looking at it and finish. People are no more diving into reading, and it's the new technology, new area, the age in which we are now, and we should cope with it. But we got to turn our minds into the former age. And as for I've got projects about this, promoting reading, but unfortunately, I don't get this power anymore to do it. I'll be waiting for the coming mandates and whether I can or not.
Okay, and according to you, what are the main drivers behind these shifts? Is it technology, the education system, family influence, or broader societal process?
You said it all.
Priority.
All are mixed up. First the education. We know more. First, how many students possess libraries? That is the first thing. In our time, we got library. You go, you read cartoon, you read science books, you read literature. But here now, you no more having what we say, what we call library in our areas, and everyone is stuck to his mobile phone or his modem. So I can't say that it's only the education. Even our society, we are stuck more to image. We are stuck more to image. And advertisers also know it, and they no more writes many things. They only draw or put a picture that can speak at the place of words. We said it's one picture speaks more than 1,000 words.
Yes.
Yeah, all are mixed up. Those things that you quote are mixed up in this critical situation.
Yes. And how have smartphones, social media, and short form content reshape attention spans, depth of thinking, and reading culture?
Imagine, let it be, there is a book of 100 page, and you got to read to come across words. But some people turn this book into theater or into a content. This new generation like the content. They no more focus their mind into what they are hearing, but what they are watching. We like more what we are watching than what we are hearing. We should read to hear and see, but here we see, we hear, and less we read. So we are stuck more to videos, we are stuck more to audios, and less to reading. Yeah.
And what role should families, schools, and society play in nurturing or failing to nurture a culture of reading?
Do you think that the parents got time now to say, hey, you take your reading book, read, and I'll listen to you? They're no more free like this because every day is a race. People are running to find what they are going to feed their family with at school. Imagine the number that they are in. We're talking about library. Imagine that some school, they don't got library. They don't know what is a library. Some books are in the headmaster's office. Finish. Even some teachers, decoration.
Yes.
Yeah. Even some teachers, they don't get money to have all the reading books. And imagine that there are some parents, they don't buy any book to their children for the whole year. Me, I face it, and one parent made me laugh one year. The parents came to me and asked me, can you give your reading book to my students for a while to read? And I was asking him, what will I use to teach to the others? And we have many kinds of problem that leads people not to read. The lack of money to buy the books. But in the former time, we have some association, some NGOs, they come with books and organize contests, competition about reading, summarizing. But now, people, if you call them to come and read, they will run and go and dance and drink and sing somewhere. And our authorities, what are they promoting into quotation? Yeah.
And what are concrete effects of reduced reading on critical thinking, creativity, communication skills, and decision making?
When you don't read, you cannot know things. And the writer said it once. When you want to hide something to a black man, put it into a book. He will never read. He will not never. He will not read because some of us we used to read a little. If you want to hide something, put it in the even the holy book of Christians contains many hidden, knowledge. Yeah. That's years after years you'll be discovering it.
Yes.
Even
it is just the same
the same book,
text,
but
the same-
but after years, even 5 years, 10 years, you'll be discovering things that you have never known before. So we must read, and this reading must be encouraged by some people who possess power. As I told you that I've got projects, and I let my voters know about this project, but unfortunately I can't call this project into life because not possessing power anymore.
But you can try.
I'll try, but this cannot be like the way it should have been if I were at that position. Yeah, that's it.
It will come.
Yeah.
And how does the decline in reading affect leadership, civic engagement, cultural community continuity, and sustainable development?
Even the way to rule a society is put into a book. There are many books from Voltaire, Rousseau, Machiavelli, many persons who wrote in the former years how to rule a society. And when you are a leader, you don't know what has passed before. What has passed is put into a reading book. Reason why we Africans, we are called oral society, because our knowledge, we used to pass it from generation to generation by mouth to ears. But white people and some Western knowledge are put into books. But this also, but the writing or the script is discovered first in Africa. And why we are no more valorizing scripture, writing, reading, but in the former days we used to recitate, we quote our lessons, but now even the system refuse to recitate, to quote. They're saying that the students are now parrots. Don't let the students memorize things in the book. We used to present, we used to do expose. But now if you take ChatGPT, you put the topic or a whole book in the ChatGPT, it will give you what you need. The summarize. 100 page. You must read all of them before summarizing. But right now, in a second, it's already done. Just go and write the title of the book, the summarize. What you want will come. Even the the dissertation,
Yes.
the argumentation, everything will come. Like we are in an easy and lazy words if we don't go back to the reading. And I wish we read even in a week some pages of some books to know words, to know how to write, how to have a critical mind. Because when you read, you discover new things. But when you're now reading, you think that the whole world is only what you are living in.
And according to you, as you often be before students,
Yeah, I'm a
you are
teacher.
translating. If you are not reading, are you going to be able to teach?
That's it.
Are you going to be able to translate?
Yeah.
No. But what will be the impact?
The impact will be the semi-education that we will be giving students, half education, because after a lesson, we tell the student to go and check in the reading book. We have a reading book stuck to the lesson. And imagine that I was talking about the number in a classroom, 100 in a classroom. When everyone or each of them will read, and the teacher will listen to the pronunciation.
Student, 100 students can never
And
do that.
only the teacher will be reading and asking the whole class to
Just to
select
some
or
of them.
to repeat some pages. We have to take care of our education and to reduce this number, this plethoric, overcrowded number in our classroom, in order to let students read and we listen to them, and our students also should read like what we did before. The dictation. I don't want to tell you the way we used to do the dictation before. -2 for a words wrongly written, but now go and see how many marks are being withdrawn if a student wrote a words wrongly. We must go back to the back days.
Yes.
Yeah.
And according to you, could the lack of reading widen social inequalities and limit opportunity for this generation, the current generation?
Of course, I used to notice it in my classrooms. There are some students, when it comes to the essay writing, I'm talking about writing, when it comes, the students who receive even 7/8 or 7.5/8 for essay. Let me tell you, I have got some students like this at lycée divided into 2. Some students even got 4/4 or 3.5/4. At that moment, the same moment, there is someone who is unable to write unable, who is unable to write writing. He or she will double the T, because when you don't read, where will you come across the words? When you read, you must have a dictionary by your side.
Yes.
Parents also got this problem. Your child is going to school from 1 to from 4. You haven't given him a dictionary. Even at lycée, SS, even at lycée, there are some students, they don't know what is a dictionary. And now we are at a new technology era. You, with your smartphone, you who are watching me right now, do you have a dictionary in your smartphone? No, but you got TikTok, you got Snapchat, you got WhatsApp, you got Facebook. So it's due to we ourselves and educators.
Yes.
We must sensitize a reason why this broadcast is here, to let people know that there is a danger in not reading.
Yes. And can digital tools like ebooks, audiobooks, and online platforms revive reading culture, or are they part of the problem?
Of course, these e-books, digital books, those things are, helping some students. I can be here and be studying at Oxford. I can be here studying at a school at Canada. But it's due to self-consciousness. When you are on your modem or your terminal, or smartphone, a laptop, you yourself, you must know that you are chasing something. You are seeking for something. And if you are playing, reason why in our education we refuse students to have mobile phone, but it's a bad thing. We should help them have consciousness, knowing that when you are on your smartphone, you must be focusing yourself on this thing. And may I said it, we can have students taking their smartphone in class, working, but we will cancel those apps in their phone. Or even the school, we have the phone or laptops with only Chrome for the school. And you cannot go on another website. It's controlled by the the router, or the center roots of the machine in your school.
You are no more able to install another thing
Different
from
what is stored inside. So we can do it if we have the will. It's the will that is lacking or missing us. Reason why we are doing such things.
And if we fail to build a culture of reading today, what kind of citizens and leaders are we preparing for tomorrow?
We are preparing unformed or misformed or badly formed leaders.
Yes.
They will be grown up without having a good background. There are some people, they cannot even speak and having a quote, a citation to accompany what he or she is saying. Even in our local thing, when you start a proverb or a maxim, there are some people that watch you like this without knowing how to terminate or how to finish it. Like what we say, we can say a quotation like this: "Aux âmes bien nées." There are some people that they don't know the end, but if you know, you can end it. Even call the name of the author. So I can say that it's because we study English at university. We must go through books. It's not only because we study. It's because we love what we were doing. Yes. And our students, we ourselves now, we must try to read. Now there are, newspapers, online newspapers. If some people, they don't go deeply inside, they don't click. Only seeing the title and an image, finish. It's what is bringing us misinformation. You see it, the journalist who writes something that is not complete, and you must go in to click and to see it. But you yourself, the title and the image, the picture
is sufficient.
Is sufficient, and you started commenting. It's not what kind of society we are building.
Yes.
Yeah, we are in danger if we refuse to read, to go back to the book. Knowledge are in book.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Donatien, for coming.
You're welcome.
The time is against us. As your last word, how can we all be motivated to get back to reading? As your last word.
Yeah, my last word is to call upon those who possess power to start motivating, the people. And at school, parents must buy books to their kids. At home, try to motivate your kid by saying, read this and make the summary for me at the end of this week. I'll give you a prize. I'll give you a reward, and you yourself go and ask a senior brother to know about the summary before the time will come. So this must be an encouragement that our authorities and we ourselves, you must give our body to go deeply in reading. Without reading, we will not know things. And that writer is on the way to be right by saying that if you want to hide something to the black man, put it in a book. He ain't gonna read.
Yes. As we've seen tonight, the challenge isn't just about book versus screens. It is about kind of mind and citizens we are shaping for the future. Reading is more than an habit. It is a foundation for critical thinking, creativity, and connection. The digital age offers us endless information, but only through reading can we truly learn to understand, reflect, and grow. A big thanks to Mr. Donatien Aweso for sharing such a valuable insight. Thank you for coming.
I thank you, and I thank every viewers.
Yes, and to you, dear viewers, thank you for joining us, and good night.